So I've just chucked up the other half of that crotched yellow birch. This has that same spalting. I'm going to try to make a companion piece, either a bowl or, if it's too shallow, a small plate to match the other one. Thought you might like to see some of the action. So I'm going to get started. Okay, so we're going to put my 4-jaw chuck on. And that tenon that I turned on the other side that you watched goes right there. Everything gets tightened up. Important that everything is nice and stable. This is the crotch wood. This is the main trunk, and then there's a branch here, so that's the crotch wood. And there's just enough there that you'll be able to see that once I get this turned down. So put on your safety glasses. I'm going to start ripping some wood off. And we're turning at about 900 RPM right here. So right here, top right there is going to be the top. So I've got to take this last little bit down. And I'm going to adjust my tool rest. Try to keep the tip of the chisel as close to the tool rest as possible for safety. And keeping your tools razor sharp helps as well. If you watch right here, that's the cutting edge right there, that little teeny elbow right there. And when everything's going right, it just peels the wood off in one. Okay, so that's what we've got. Now we're going to make it follow the contour of the outside. So I'm going to start right here and just start hollowing down. And actually you can see there were two branches. One branch here, main trunk, the other little branch there. And I'm going to just establish where I want the rim to be. Start following the outside contour. the moment, but it's going to get smooth in a second here. That's looking good. In the middle. Oh, knob in the very thin as a part of crotch. Okay, here's where it gets tricky. You want to make sure you leave enough wood in the middle to not go through the tenon once you pull that off. That one there. So I'm going to start making some softer cuts to smooth things out. You can see the shavings are a lot smaller. Time to sharpen. I'll be back. Okay, let's see if we can make this pretty on the inside. thickness. A little bumpy there, so I'll just have to take a little bit more down. Okay, we'll be back in a bit. Okay, I've got the shape I want. I just need to take a couple of refining cuts to get rid of my tool marks. And this is the scary part because it's absolutely stunning, and this is where you can break it. Keep your fingers crossed, kids. So there's just one more tool mark right under the rim here. This is so scary. Still a little bit high right there, but rather than risk getting a catch, I'm going to sand that down. Okay, I'm going to grab the sanding wheel and I'll be back in a bit. Okay, I've got it sanded to where I think it's ready to apply some finish. Just absolutely gorgeous. So, all we do is turn the speed down a little bit. Paper towel to get all the sawdust off, any dusting remnants. Careful not to get your finger stuck in the chuck. That would be bad. Okay, and a clean paper towel. As clean as it can be in my workshop here. And I use a couple of different finishes, but I like this one. It's beeswax and orange oil. And you just put a tiny little dab on the paper towel. And here's where the magic happens. You just hold it against there and push. And the color just absolutely pops. And really what's happening is the wax and the oil is coating the wood, but then your pressure against the lathe turning creates heat and friction, so it kind of embosses it right in there. And I'll do a little bit more. Get it coated evenly. And get up on the rim and in the back. Same thing, just apply a lot of pressure. And you have to have the lathe going fairly slow, because I've learned that if you go too fast, then you just end up getting a face full of oil as it whips off the end of the bowl. And that is one gorgeous piece of wood. Yellow birch, a lot of spalting. There's the crotch from the branch. There's the other crotch. I managed to keep that on there. And let me pop it off of the chuck here and show you both sides. Absolutely nothing wrong with spending 20 or 30 minutes doing this for fun. So all I have left to do is I've got to reverse chuck it I've got another set of jaws, and then just peel this off, sand it smooth, recoat the back, and it'll be done. I'll show you this one along with the other one when I'm all done. Well, I changed my mind. I thought this might be interesting for you to see as well. This is my 4-jaw chuck that I took off. This is the exact same thing, but instead of these 4 jaws, underneath these 4 jaws, you've got these pie-shaped wedges, and all of these holes are threaded so you can adjust these little rubber feet in and out. And what's that's for, obviously we don't want to damage this bowl or plate, so you just open these jaws up, and I've already adjusted the rubber feet. Then when you tighten it down, let me show you. So now I can turn this part off. And this is actually, of all the things I do, this is the scariest part. It's absolutely finished and gorgeous. And if you screw this up and get a catch and drag a tool across there, there's nothing you can do at that point. So I'm going to just turn this down. You've seen me turning enough that you don't need to watch that. But I will be back when I'm all done to show you this shallow bowl and the plate I made yesterday. Okay, so this is the little bowl or shallow plate that I made yesterday that I showed folks on Facebook. Here's the little shallow bowl I just finished. And you can see that they are a matched pair, and we're growing in the tree something like that. This was the left half, this was the right half. So, pretty darn cool. Okay, that's it. Signing off. Have a good day. Bye.